country of Venezuela has a rich history, leading to present-day diversity in various aspects that are seen today. The country is located in northern South America and is divided into 23 states. Despite past and current problems, Venezuela still maintains a unique environment, fair political system, and a thriving economy and culture.
Indigenous people are believed to have first inhabited Venezuela from around 15,000 years ago. In 1498, during the Spanish conquest, Christopher Columbus landed in the region and gave it its current nickname, Land of Grace. After more exploration, a permanent colony was established in the region by Spain in 1522. This northern region of South America under Spanish control was named Gran Colombia. However, the settlers were often in conflict with the government, and centuries later, on July 5, 1811, Francisco de Miranda declared independence for the country of Venezuela from Gran Colombia. This started the Venezuelan War, which lasted until the first presidency in 1830. The newly independent country's flag's colors became yellow, blue, and red, representative of the wealth, the sea that separates them from Spain, and the blood shed during the war, respectively.
The people of Venezuela are primarily of African, Spanish, or indigenous descent. As a result, the culture is a mixture of elements of these groups. For instance, street names are often either of the indigenous language or Spanish. European and American immigrants also influence Venezuelan culture. Things such as fast food from American culture have been appreciated by Venezuelans. Furthermore, due to the cultural diversity of Venezuela, the country has one of the most diverse cuisines in the world. Some traditional foods include the arepa, the halaga, and the pabellón criollo.
The Venezuelan form of currency is the bolivar, and monetary policies are developed by the Central Bank of Venezuela. Venezuela currently has a mixed economy. It has the least price of petrol due to its ownership of the largest oil and natural gas reserves in the world. It is also one of the world's leading exporters in oil and the founder of the OPEC, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Nearly 60% of the country's international reserves remain in gold. However, the country also faces many economic problems. Venezuela has the weakest property rights in the world, and the government frequently takes away private property without compensation. It is also not self-sufficient in agriculture and relies on the import from other countries to sustain food sources.
The government consists of a president, National Assembly, and a unicameral parliament. Citizens above 18 years of age are eligible to vote in political elections. The president is elected by a majority vote for a term of 6 years and can be re-elected indefinitely. He or she decides the vice president as well as the cabinet members. The president's objections to a law can result in the rejection of the law, but a parliament majority vote could override his decision. Another presidential power is rule by decree, which the president can request from the National Assembly as long as there is a 2/3 majority vote. With rule by decree, the president obtains unchallenged creation of law in certain political areas. The current president as of 2013 is Nicolás Maduro.
Unfortunately, there are also many political challenges Venezuela faces. Crime rates in Venezuela are relatively high, and it has been ranked among the most corrupt countries in the world. Venezuela ranks 4th in the world in cocaine seizures and is the major route in drug trafficking. Its homicide rate is also one of the world's highest. While its prisons can only hold 14,000 people, they currently hold more than 3 times this capacity.
Venezuela is among the top 10 biodiverse countries in the world. However, since Venezuela's economy is primarily based on mining, oil extraction, and logging, it is also one of the leading countries in deforestation. In just 15 years from 1990, Venezuela lost almost 10% of its forest cover. Because of the rate of deforestation, around 70% of the country is currently under protection. Most of Venezuela's forest area is composed of moist, broadleaf forest. Its habitats range from the Andes Mountains in the west to the Orinoco River and Delta in the east, and from the Caribbean coast in the north to the Amazon Basin rainforest in the south.
The variety of habitats allow for a wide range of animal species, including the world's largest rodent, the capybara. Other animals include Amazon River dolphins, sloths, manatees, kingfishers, and jaguars. Many of these animals are unique to the country. In fact, about a quarter of its reptilian species and half of its amphibian species are endemic. 38% of its plant species are found only in Venezuela.
Venezuela is one of the most urbanized countries, yet extremely biodiverse. Like every country, Venezuela has its drawbacks and advantages. The combination of its culture, geography, and wildlife make it a truly unique country.